In the depths of the wilderness, the journey of lion cubs begins, filled with challenges and dangers from the very first moment of their birth. With their first weak steps, they face real tests of their abilities and will to survive. They face the danger of hunger and cold, and attempts by other predators that see them as easy prey. Nevertheless, the cubs gradually grow stronger every day, under the care of their strong parents, paving the way for them to become one of the strongest and greatest creatures in the wild kingdom, under the unforgiving law of the jungle. At an early age, like all competitive lions, cubs are expelled from the pride when their parents sense the risk of competition for control. These young ones, ranging from 2 to 3 years old, begin a dangerous journey in a world ruled by other hungry and watchful beasts. The lone cubs find themselves alone, without protection, living under the constant threat of lurking danger and the hunger that gnaws at their small stomachs. They try with all their might to adapt to this new life, starting with learning how to hunt and survive on their own. Difficult experiences sharpen their skills and increase their strength and cunning, teaching them the value of patience and perseverance. Without the protection of the pride, the young cub must face challenges alone, including confronting other predators that pose a threat to its life. It evolves to become stronger and smarter, hoping to one day return to the pride, reclaiming its place among its former pride, always carrying the sense of safety and belonging it once felt, along with the pride that grew within it. Over time, the young wanderer's life fills with challenges that shape its path toward maturity and strength, turning it into an expert in the arts of survival, learning the best tactics and effective strategies for hunting and stealth. The lone wanderer travels distances in search of another partner to form its own alliance, as it is rare for a lion to survive alone. The search continues in the heart of the vast savanna, hoping to find a strong partner or be accepted into a pride of lionesses waiting for the opportunity to mate with the dominant lion. With time, the young lion transforms into a fierce and massive adult male, possessing great authority and influence within the lion community. Its muscles gain strength and mass, and its hunting skills and tactics in facing challenges grow, becoming its weapon for survival, expansion, and elimination of all potential competitors. This story resembles the tale of one of those lost and weak cubs, that cub named Alonkira, who grew up in 2021 in the Rongai Pride in the famous Masai Mara Reserve, when at some point 3 of the powerful Blackrock Males Alliance controlled the pride, led by Lorcalup, Oloemina, and Olosiado, who left the pride for unknown reasons, with some speculating that he might be Olonkera's father. The cub was cared for by his uncles at the beginning of his life, but misfortune always accompanied him, as he was often beaten and mistreated by the lionesses for unknown reasons. He was rescued and defended by Lorcalup multiple times. With his rapid and remarkable growth, under the lenses of photographers keen on capturing the best wildlife stories, the danger to Olonkera became imminent. He often stayed close to his uncles, who were keen on teaching him self-defense, as well as hunting and tactics. In a later stage, Olonkera showed his true strength, and of course, with his enormous growth, he was the first in the pride's hunting operations, with his savage attacks on various large prey. He could be said to have hunted all kinds of prey, from the smallest to the largest. Unfortunately, this temporary calm did not last long, especially when Oloshipa returned in 2023, accompanied by his brother Olbor, the other 2 members of the Blackrock Alliance, who ruled the Magia Fisi Pride. Upon their arrival in 2023, the extremely violent Olbor, who earned the title the Madman deservedly, chased and beat Olonkera, who was surprised by the ferocity his uncle Olbor displayed when he was going to welcome him in the absence of his uncles. One possible reason could be Olonkera's massive size, which intimidated other lions vying for control. Olonkera didn't stray far, but stayed close to the pride's borders, unafraid for his life, especially since he could hunt the largest prey alone. However, it would be better to find a partner who could later help him avenge his mad uncle. Olonkera, who became more aggressive, continued to frequent the place until he disappeared for a short period before reappearing even larger. Most followers of this strong young lion speculate that he will have his place and importance in the wild, especially if he reaches 5 years old, the age when a lion reaches its full physical capabilities. Everyone, without exception, awaits the coming days to discover what the terrifying Olonkera can do. As expected, he will relentlessly pursue Olbor, who forced him to leave the pride, and will again penetrate the area alone or with another alliance to seek revenge.